Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to Friday and welcome to my meditation live stream. I hope you're well. I'm doing well. And today, man, there's so much going on, isn't there? Anyway, on my channel, I like to do a brief talk and then we'll get into a guided practice. And the guided practice involves different dimensions of our being. In some ways, it's kind of like mindfulness 2.0, where you have mindfulness but of more than one dimension of yourself. So you have mindfulness of your body, of your emotions, your mind, and your relationships. And we need, I think, all of these dimensions online and integrated. And integration is key because what it allows for is a kind of inclusion into your life that wouldn't happen otherwise. And it's my understanding that, one of the things I see is perhaps there are awakened people, but they behave poorly in their relationships or they're abusive or something. And you have to ask yourself why that is. And for me, the answer is because they just haven't developed these other dimensions of who they are. And when you develop that, you can see how things stack, how things kind of work together to create reality with a capital R. So that being said, I like to do this brief talk, and this week has been very interesting. It's been very fast, and it's very difficult to even, sometimes I don't know what to say. I come on and things come. And today there's a kind of a feeling of closeness for me, like the sort of the sensory world of sight, sound, the taste of the coffee, things feel close, sort of closely present, like within, like very close contact. So it's kind of a new feeling. Sometimes if you sleep really well, you wake up, it's kind of like, what is going on? That's kind of how I've been this morning a little bit. So, that being said, I'm going to read from a book that I've been sharing with everyone. This is The Space Between Us by Peter Mitchell. It's all about the awakening of the we space, intersubjective space. Taking the risk to grow. The question of actualizing the inherent potential of our meetings that some of us had started to sense was hovering between us over the course of a few meetings. In this space between us, is this space between us more than just a backdrop? Could it be a tool for awakening in its own right? Could we share the space with even more people? Maybe even people who were struggling on the path and yet to find their own inner confidence. Would the coherence and depth hold if the group expanded? It felt risky. Some of us still wanted to protect what we had, and others sensed the living invitation to open to something greater. What did become clearer over the course of a couple of discussions was that not growing might be a greater risk, the risk of stagnation. The field itself wanted to reach out. And the question changed things. It opened a doorway. What had been largely spontaneous began to feel intentional, even if not directed. The field wasn't just supporting our personal unfolding, it was actively participating in it. And more than that, it seemed to have its own impulse, its own subtle agenda. So then we'll practice now, but gently beginning now with your eyes closed. And beginning with some cleansing breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling on the in-breath, letting go of tension, distress, resistance, that which no longer serves you on the out-breath, assumptions, long-held limiting beliefs. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. In through the nose, out through the mouth. There's a kind of trust in your body that it knows what to feel and what to let go of on its own, without your contrivance or getting involved or interfering. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. Great, we'll do 3 more. Very good, and allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. And tuning into your body and your body sensations. You can feel the subtle movement of your body, body's temperature, a sense of aliveness, tingling and pulsing. You can begin the practice of feeling and softening, feeling your body's contact with the earth underneath you, feeling your body's connection with the planet. We can begin this feeling and softening. And on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm honey, deep into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches as it melts down through you, both inside and outside, is cleansed, healed, purified, and made whole. As it travels down through your body, where that energy that it collects is brought into the earth, where the earth receives that energy, transforms it, and recycles it. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space. On the in-breath, feeling in the center of your chest. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. In-breath, feeling. Out-breath, softening. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is present for you emotionally, what's going on inside right now as a part of your emotional landscape. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit what it is you're feeling. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit right now. Very good. And then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then softening on the out-breath, in and around your skull, just softening, melting tension. Do you feel like you could breathe into the third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown, the top of your head? Whatever feels correct for you, and just feeling and softening in and around your head. coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy and active your mind is. And without trying to control your thoughts or get rid of your thoughts or push on them in any way, just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts. If you notice that you are thinking, just coming back to feeling your body and the earth underneath you for grounding as a way to disengage from thinking. Wonderful. And then from here we can gently open our eyes, and keeping your eyes soft and sending some appreciation for the work we just did with our eyes closed, not allowing that energy to evaporate. We'll practice in the relational space. Every relation has an inside and an outside. And it's possible to practice feeling that. So on the in-breath, feeling around you, the space outside you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just noticing the distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out-breath. And remembering to soften tension. Sometimes tension can sneak in to this practice. Just remembering to learn to soften that as well, should that happen in your experience. Feeling around you on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, inside you. From here, if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, and gratitude. Feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you on the in-breath. And then love and compassion and gratitude towards yourself on the out-breath. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Wonderful. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet so that you can do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering out blessings and healing, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day, and I'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll go for a little longer tomorrow on the weekend. Have a beautiful day. See you then. Bye-bye.